Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, man? Back with another video, back with another episode. So listen, man. As y'all know, as y'all know, this past weekend. Some stuff going on this past weekend. We had a fight. Maybe 5 years ago, it would have been a little bit more exciting. You know, we'll talk about it in a minute. And this NBA All Star Weekend, um, something got to be done. Something got to be done. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse. You know, it's getting worse and worse. Something got to be done with it, or they got to just let it go altogether, or do it like the NFL, man. Put it right before the finals, so that way whoever's participating in the finals, they don't got to worry about going and wasting their time or whatever. But make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, hit the share button if you can. All that would be greatly appreciated, man. And what's going on, man? Yesterday was President's Day. Not too much going on. Not too much going on. Traffic light. Kids out of school this week, man. What's good, though? Somebody say something to your boy. Holla at your boy, man. Anyway, man, we're going to get into it. We're going to start, you know, we're going to start with boxing. Amir Khan and Kell Brook, man, they got up in the square circle, man. They got to it, man. Kell Brook ended up putting the brakes on Amir Khan, man, in round six. Amir Khan just haven't been the same, man. He since he took that first brutal knockout, man, a few years back, he haven't been the same, man. And it seemed like all his fights are the same. Well, not all, but his last three or four fights, the same result. He can't recover after taking that initial heavy blow. A lot of guys, you can land a blow or two, and they'll stun them, and they'll eventually gain their composure and get it back together. But Amir Khan, he just can't do it anymore. And I'm believing it got something to do with like the central nervous system, like the nerves in the spine when he got hit and his neck snapped that first time. That's it ever since, man. He's like basically he's damaged goods, man. He'll never, unless he fights somebody that he's so much better than, you know, and even still, if he get connected on, you know, he get connected on, who's to say somebody he got more skill than still won't end up getting a victory and possibly a knockout victory because he can't take a punch anymore and he can't recover after a good punch. So me personally, 2 or 3 years ago, if I was him, I would have hung it up. If I was on his team, I would advise, or in his family, I would advise him to hang it up. But some situations, I guess the money means more to people and people around you than the safety, you know, and future quality of life. So Amir Khan goes down in the sixth, out in the sixth, couldn't recover. Kell Brook made it look like he was still in the mix of things, but me personally, I think Kell Brook is done. Also, he already showed he can't beat top fighters, so you know he could be top seven maybe, but I think he's beyond that point. He's beyond that stage and age in life where he wants to compete for seven. Because again, the payday is there if he can beat a few guys. The payday would be there, but a realistic chance of victory and a realistic chance of getting a belt. And I think Devin Alexander challenged him through an open air challenge on Twitter. I don't know that Amir Khan will even be able to beat Devin Alexander, to be honest. I don't even know if he'll be able to compete. I know not Amir Khan, I'm sorry, Kell Brook. I don't know if Kell Brook will be able to beat Devin Alexander. But, you know, two veterans in there. Two veterans in there, and Kell Brook could be going for trying to get a 2-fight win streak. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen in a situation like that. And in boxing, anything can happen. Somebody land the right punch, it's over. So anything can happen. Anybody could get a W. So I would say if you feel like doing it, keep doing it, OG. Kell Brook with the knockout win over Amir Khan this weekend, man. And now we're gonna go somewhere where I haven't gone in a long time. I haven't watched an NBA All-Star game in so long. Haven't watched the NBA All-Star weekend in so long. It's just the excitement's gone. And it's like the guys, I mean, they run up and down the court scoring. And, it's a high number of points. And, NBA All-Star weekend is realistically, I believe, only worth it if you go for the parties, the festivities. You can see a lot of sights over that weekend. You see a lot of stars, NBA, NFL, comedians, actors, rappers, all that. It's more or less a spectacle. You could get shot, things like that. Kodak Black ended up unfortunately getting shot, man. I don't understand. I don't understand even going to the All-Star weekend. Did y'all? I mean, things happening like Sinners winning the 3-point contest and the dunk contest. Obi Toppin, I don't know if he's a center or not, but Karl Anthony Towns won the 3-point contest. Obi Toppin won a horrible, horrible, horrible dunk contest. I mean, it was just like, I don't know what the NBA is going to do. I don't know what they can do to improve All-Star weekend, man. I mean, I really, really don't know what they can do to improve it, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got up and walked out during the dunk contest. That's usually the most exciting thing in basketball. But nowadays, you got guys, Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, LeBron James, and guys like that not even competing in the dunk contest. So it's just a fact of, like, back in the day when I was younger, it used to be dudes used to try their hardest to even get in the dunk contest because it was so much Vince Carter, guys like that, man. I mean, when you got not LeBron, but I'm sorry, when you have Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins in the same dunk contest, like, that's crazy. But nowadays, you got the best athletes and the best players. They could care less about the dunk contest. So, that kind of like turns the fans off. And then the guys that's in the dunk contest, they, whoever the winner is, he's not a crowd favorite or a fan favorite. And they miss so many dunks now. It's just a shame, man. Like, the dunk contest is so bad. Like I said, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar just got up and walked out. Stephen A. Smith was on SportsCenter just trashing the dunk contest. And that's part of the reason why I haven't watched it in the last 3 or 4 years. And the All-Star game, I don't know what the last All-Star game I seen. You know, um, I checked the highlights for whatever's going on. Steph Curry hit 16 threes though this past weekend, which is unbelievable to make. I mean, it's unbelievable to make 16 threes just in a gym shooting around by yourself, and he made it in a game, albeit not a defensive minded game, not a real game, so to speak. You got the best talent, but it's the worst show that they put on. All the best players in the All-Star game, and it's the worst game of the season until somebody get close to that mark, to that game winning mark, and then you give it to the best player and he wins the game. That's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what happened. But like other than that, the All-Star game is all for the festivities, man. It's all for the festivities. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it was a lot of fun this weekend. As it is every single weekend for All-Star weekend. Because ticket sales, hotel sales, everything sold out in those cities, man. I go online and check those cities, you know what I'm saying, where the All-Star game is going to be, and it's just like everything sold out. The prices is jacked up crazy high, and it should be, you know what I'm saying? It should be, just because, what you're going to see. But oh, you know what? I messed up. Kodak Black got shot at the Super Bowl weekend, not All-Star weekend. My bad. My bad. Let me take that off the NBA. Let me take that off the NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that off of the NBA. But yeah, man, who's in the chat, man? Who's in the chat? What if any, if anything, All-Star weekend? Let me know something, man. Give me something, because like I said, I don't watch it. I just checked the highlights, and all I seen was a bunch of missed dunks. I seen a bunch of guards who couldn't be the center in a 3-point contest. Like, everything's different. Everything's all flip flopped with the NBA All-Star weekend, man. I never seen so much. Like, and then I don't think Dwight Howard or Tracy McGrady made the 75th anniversary team. Allen Iverson, as he been doing so much of recently, he's on the verses, him and Tracy McGrady crying about um Tracy McGrady not making the 75th anniversary team. That team is voted by people, and probably a lot of them can't play as good as the worst person in the NBA. So I don't take them things as a grain of salt, man. I don't take those things with a grain of salt. When them dudes be voting, when it's voted on by writers and the media, that's trash. Or the sports writers and all that. I don't yeah, like, nah. Their opinion really don't mean nothing to me when it as by way of who gets inducted, who's an all-star and all that stuff. Because I don't even know who's voting that. And I'm pretty sure it's not a basketball player voting. Because if it was, any basketball player know Dwight Howard's body of work, he's going to the Hall of Fame, and he should have been on the 75th anniversary team. Tracy McGrady's body of work, ditto. So with all that being said, man, I don't get how they vote those things. I don't get how they vote them. If somebody's career trumps somebody's career that's already in it, and that other person got to be bumped out, then that's what should happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what should happen. But that's not what it is. It's oh, he's there, he's grandfathered in, we love him, blah blah blah. And the dudes, you got to understand too, a lot of the dudes that's voting is in the old timers everybody says Isaiah Thomas is probably like the fifth best point guard of all time, right? And there's a lot of stuff that he's not mentioned in. He didn't even make the dream team, which was straight up bull. That's straight up bull. I don't care if you get along with Michael Jordan or not. Isaiah Thomas didn't make the dream team. That's bull. Period. Ain't no debate. And I don't care about your opinion. He should have made the team. Period. Like, let's be real. This is what it is, man. It is what it is. So again, what y'all feel about the All-Star game or All-Star weekend? What was your best part to you? What was the best part, your favorite part of All-Star weekend? You know, like I said, man, I don't really get into. I don't watch the Pro Bowl in the NFL, and I'm a huge football fan, and I just can't watch it. I can't watch it, man. Can't do it. I hope y'all hitting that like button, subscribe, and sharing this video, man. We gotta get popping in the algorithm. You know, we gotta get popping in the algorithm. It's gonna happen, though. It's gonna happen. Now let's talk about the highlight of the weekend. That shouldn't have been the highlight of the weekend. University of Michigan's head basketball coach, Juwan Howard, man. He was mad about a timeout that Wisconsin had took. I'm guessing, whatever the case may be. I don't know that it warranted a physical altercation, man. In that position, you can't let yourself lose control and get took out of your head, you can't let yourself get took out of your character in a situation like that. And that's what Juwan Howard did, man. He got took out of his character. He wasn't antagonized, but him and the guy, they kind of exchanged words. But obviously, that was eating Juwan Howard up because it spilled over into physicality, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's the type of something that you meet somebody in the locker room with. You know what I'm saying? You meet somebody in the locker room with that. You don't handle that at the end of the game in the handshake line. You know what I'm saying? Because not only are you in that line, all your players in that line whose adrenaline is higher than yours because they just got done playing. I mean, y'all, whoever been an athlete, you know how it is. After that game is over, it might take you 2 or 3 hours to really calm down and settle down. Just like with those press conferences. Nobody want to do those press conferences after they just lost a big game. They barely want to do them after they just won a big game. Because you got too much going on inside of you. You got too much adrenaline flowing and you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But for him to be that mad at the handshake line means he been thinking about that and he let his emotion get the best of him in that situation. And now he's suspended for the remaining 5 games of the NCAA regular season. And I'm pretty sure that's going to shorten his future with the University of Michigan also. I'm pretty sure that's going to shorten his future. And it's a shame because he played for the University of Michigan. He was a part of what put them on the map. 2 consecutive Final Fours. And just a good dude, man. Long NBA career. He sat on the bench as an assistant for what, 3 or 4 years? You know, you get the head coaching job at your alma mater, University of Michigan, not your high school alma mater, your college alma mater. That is a huge, 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 huge achievement, right? And now, in the blink of an eye, you probably just cut your tenure there short. I'm pretty sure his he might not get a contract extension. He might not get a contract extension. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just speculating, but he might not get a extension. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your hands to yourself, man. And like I said, if y'all felt like y'all wanted to do that, head to the back, man, the hallway. Head to the locker room, parking lot. Everything where it's private and no cameras. He starts swinging or whatever he did, grabbed the guy. His players start throwing punches. Everybody was just charged up, and it's just like, oh, the coach did it? Yes, let's go. And that just shouldn't be the case. Shouldn't be the case, man. But I don't know, man. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Tell me how y'all feel about it. I think that was a black eye on his coaching career. I think that's gonna be a black eye on his coaching career, I don't know, man. But anyway, man, I'm about to go in the house, kick back, relax. Just got off work. About to chill. Get ready for tomorrow, man. Get ready for tomorrow. Again, make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification bell also, so you get the alerts when I'm about to drop something, when I got something scheduled, when I jump on live, when a video is dropped, man, when a video is premiered. So hit that notification bell also, man. That'll be greatly appreciated. Check me out, man. Hit the super thanks, super chat, whatever y'all want to do, man. Anything but just support the machine with a like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, y'all. Be good.